Yeah.
How we doing?
How we doing? That's how we do it. That's how we
Yeah,
kick it off, baby.
great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like a bit of Bruce Lee at the start.
Oh, yeah. It gets everybody pumped up. That's right. That's right. Matt, brother, how are you, my friend?
I'm
Welcome to the
I'm
show.
I'm great, Preston. Yeah, how are you? I'm glad we can finally do this. Been looking forward to it.
Well, you got my check. You got my
I
check for
did.
$10,000. You know, he went easy on me. He's like, 10 grand, get you on the show. But it's great to have you
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
And we didn't get a chance to get together a while ago, but
we
a
did.
while ago we were going to discuss what? Combat Zone, brother. That's right,
Combat
man.
zones. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
congratulations on directing this. And this is award-winning fighting short. That's a lot of fun. Big shout out to Colin, Ryan, Daniel, and of course Mark Strange. Yeah, man, that was so much fun
Yeah.
watching that
Thank you.
and premiering
Yeah.
that here on the channel. Still winning
Yeah.
awards. What's going on?
Yes. It's doing. Yeah, it's doing well. I think it was such an interesting concept. It was a simple concept, but something that people just think is just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to shoot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to watch. But also from a creative and martial arts standpoint, it was quite interesting seeing these three guys having to fight each other and using all the instruments around the gym.
Yeah.
Picking up weights, um, you know, all kinds, anything that's around them. So, for me, it was very enjoyable to do it, and all the guys were great to work with, which is, what more can you ask?
I just want to know, are we going to get a Combat Zone 2, baby? Is that what we're going to get?
Well,
Maybe?
quite possibly. We're in talks to see how we can make that possible in the best way we can. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. That's right. Yeah. Hashtag it. Get it out there, guys. Combat Zone 2, Electric Boogaloo. You got to add Electric Boogaloo to it, though. Really quick, Matt, let everybody know that's
Yeah.
watching who you are and what you do.
Well, my name's Matt Routledge. I'm a film director, director of photography, cameraman, ex-stuntman. I started off as a stuntman. I worked on The Medallion with Jackie Chan in Thailand many, many moons ago. And around that time, I made my own production in the UK, which was called MERSEY, also known as Fist of Justice for international audiences. And that sold to numerous territories. And from that showreel, it obviously got me more work doing stunts, acting in films. I did a Thai movie called Crazy in Love many, many years ago. And since then, I've been working as a cameraman, as a director on short films. I did the short film Fixer. I did a short film called Manipulation, and both of which led to me doing a feature film about 3-4 years ago called Tribal Get Out Alive. So that's where I'm at. I love martial arts. I love making martial arts films. I love working with great people who are very enthusiastic about making martial arts films. And hopefully to continue down that road.
Yes, and you're good at what you do, man. Actually, you're great
Thank you.
you're great at what you do. I enjoyed Tribal, man. The action in that was legit. That was
Thank
great.
you.
That was great.
Appreciate that.
And I was gonna ask, because I've seen through a lot of your projects on IMDb, I see a little horror spliced in there a little bit. So I'm like, oh shit, Matt, you gonna, because we celebrate not just martial arts action here, we celebrate horror too. So I was like, I gotta ask Matt, maybe in the future we're gonna return to some martial arts action horror, maybe.
I think quite possibly there's something coming up I can't really say too much about, but hopefully it will happen in the near future. And it's quite a lot of gore in that, quite a lot of strong, heavy. Watch this space. I think that's what they usually say. So fingers crossed we can get that over the line, and something to look forward to.
Show the fucking blood.
That was perfect timing.
What's Rick saying?
Show the fucking blood. I had to segue it in there perfectly. Yeah. But yeah, now I'm really excited. And oh, holy shit. Speaking of Colin, we got here he is. What's up, Colin? Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Good to see you. Throwing it up.
He's up way past his bedtime, maybe in the UK.
I appreciate the dedication, brother. I appreciate it hanging out. Yeah. Where can we watch Mersey Cop, son? Let's go.
Right. Well, I have to dig that out of a closet somewhere and somehow get it remastered into some kind of watchable format to get it out. I have been thinking about trying to get it put on YouTube so everyone can watch it, because I have had quite a lot of messages of people who do want to see it. And it's
maybe,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Tubi.
I mean,
maybe Tubi.
Yeah, to be honest, it'd be nice to get it out there. What was interesting about that is I literally had nothing at that time. I had no money. I had a good friend of mine, Martin Holland, who was a director at the time, and I teamed up with him. He had his own little DV camera. We managed to persuade a local company to give us a microphone, one of the ones they weren't using, and we had some basic DIY lights you could buy from a hardware store. And that's how we made that film.
That's it.
So it was real massive learning curve. Obviously, it was great for me to actually, at that one I was acting, and obviously acting, directing, co-script writing.
Right.
Very, very hard to do. I prefer to just do one rather than all. So, but it's what started me off. From that show reel, I got on the Jackie Chan film, and things moved a lot more positively and forwards.
I enjoy your commentary too, man. Your audio commentaries are great.
Thank you. Thanks a
lot. And speaking of audio commentaries and more and special features, make sure, if you haven't bought it already, if you're looking for it, make sure you get the holy grail of everything Bruce Lee related. Get that 4K or Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video. Go out there and get it. It's the holy grail. And there's something special that's featured in that box set that you can only watch there. And we're talking about what? The Big Boss Return to Thailand documentary, baby. That is right. And this was phenomenal, Matt.
Thank you.
Phenomenal. Yes. I enjoyed this so much. So like I said, guys, as of right now, if you want to watch it, you can only watch it in that Bruce Lee Arrow video box set. And so how was the premiere in Fighting Spirit Film Festival?
It went great. We had a fantastic turnout. It was great to see it on the big screen, obviously all that hard work in getting it made, but it was an independent film. It was independent. I made it for Arrow, with obviously supervision from James Flower, who was one of the executive producers from Arrow Video. But basically, Brandon Bentley was instrumental in introducing me to James. And Brandon obviously helped co-produce this documentary. He was very helpful. Also, a good friend of mine, Will Blake from England, who helped me co-write it. But when I went to Thailand the first time, I just went out there cold. I just started filming. I got a couple of interviews. I started putting it together, but I didn't have an actual structure of the story that I wanted to do, because I didn't know what to expect when I got there. And then obviously I went back a second time. I connected with a local Bruce Lee historian there called Eric Klein, and then he helped me get a few more additional interviews and extra bits and pieces, and the whole thing just started coming together. It was a great experience. I always loved Thailand. It's very close to my heart because I lived there for several years, around 20 years ago. Obviously, after the medallion, I ended up staying there for several years, working in the media industry over there. So it's a place very close to my heart. I always wanted to go back with a project, and this was a great project to do. And just so nice to see the locations looking so similar to what they did 52 years ago.
Insane.
Incredible. And it's worth anyone going out there to, obviously, after they watch this documentary, and hopefully it will give them the push to go to Thailand to see these locations for themselves and feel the energy that you feel when you actually go there, because it is like an energy. You get caught up in it because you just think, wow, Bruce Lee did the end fight to the Big Boss at this location, and it looks 95% the same. I'm a massive Bruce Lee fan. I love all of his films.
That's right.
Equally as much. There you go.
Did you know Bruce Lee was a DJ? Did you know that?
There you go. I do now.
Do you want to hear more? Click on one of the links above or check the link in the description box to watch the full video and subscribe.